Hello. Hi. First of all, I hearty welcome to all my students in my YouTube channel, that is Somnath Dhole Learn Well YouTube channel. My dear friends, you know better. While we are going to discussing about the grammar about English, you know better there are so many types, so many parts of the grammar. But especially you know better, most important part or most important weightage that is given first of all in the particular type, that is the tense. Actually, my dear friends, you know better. Actually, you are familiar about the this type of the tense, but still we are going to the flashback. I am going to be repeat, revise of the same topic, that is a tense. But my dear friends, before teaching learning the tense, there are some particular introduction point we have be studied very well. For example, actually you know better about the types of the tense, how the sentence that are changing from one tense to another tense. That is quite good thing. But prior, there are some introduction of before learning teaching process of the tense. We have to learn about first thing, that is you know better parts of speech. But most important thing, verb. Actually, everybody knows better what is mean by verb. Verb means action. Word is called the verb. I'm not going to be throws light upon the types of the verb, but my intention is that throws light upon the forms of the verbs. Actually, forms of the verbs, you know better what are the forms of the verb. That is V1, V2, V3, and V4. These are the four forms of the verb. We can call it in the present tense. That is, V1 means present tense. After that, V2 means that is past tense. V3 means past participle of the main verb. V4 means ing. These are the four forms of the verb. While teaching learning process, we have to be consider forms of the verb. For example, V1, we have taken the right V1, that is present tense. V2, that is wrote. V3, that is written. And fourth form of the verb, that is VING, means writing. These are the four forms of the verb when we are going to be discuss about the tense. These are the basic knowledge about the learning tense. After that, we know better the basic for learning teaching process of the tense. Actually, how the formation of the particular personal pronouns. For example, we know better these are the personal pronouns. I, singular, we, you, he, she, it. I think that in fifth standard you have learned, but still we are going to revise. For example, these are the all I, you, he, she, it. These are the all in singular forms. For example, after that, so many students are confused when we use do, when we use does, when we use have, when we are going to use the has. These are the confusion in the mind of the student, or shall or will. So first of all, let me clarify about such types of the part, that is I. For example, I do, you do, you do, you do. He, she, it does. Keep it in mind. He, she, it does, and they do. There must be question in your mind. Why here is a does and rest of the personal pronoun? Why there is do? You know better, because these are the third person singular. So that purpose, he, she, it carries the does. Suppose there may be any name of any person. At that time also we can use the does. Same thing about the have and has also. For example, I have, we have, you have, you have, and he, she, it has. Keep it in mind. He, she, it has, and they have. This is the first of all. We have to be learned very well about this particular basic knowledge about the learning the tense. That is clarified. Suppose there may be any verb. For example, there may be verb of play. For example, I play, we play, you play, you play, he, she, it plays. Because same criteria, yes, we have add here. Same thing is that when in the simple present tense, when there may be verb, at that time yes or es that are added in front of that verb. So he, she, it plays, and they play. This is the basic knowledge. Actually, you might be knowing about this basic knowledge. Let us go ahead. Afterwards, we are going to the main topic, that is the type of the tense. My dear friends, you know better there are main three types of the tense. That is the present tense, past tense, and future tense. Present tense, past tense, and future tense. And after that, we know better each and every tense. That is again having the sub four types, or we can say that classification of that tense. But before that, all tense are that is divided into the four categories. We can call it generally categories. That is, first one is definite. Second one is continuous. Third one is perfect. And fourth one is perfect continuous. It means that definite means what? That is called simple. Definite means what? When the action is started and when it is going to be end, that is not a definite. So it is called indefinite. Because that is not particular mention here, so it is called indefinite. Second means continuous, where still action is going on, not completed. That is called continuous. And third one, perfect. By the names you will come to know perfect means what? Where action is totally completed or over. It means that action is totally completed. That is called perfect. And third one is perfect continuous. It means that combination of the both we can call it. It means that it is the starting, but somehow, some span, some duration, it is a completed also, and still it is going on. That is called perfect continuous. For example, in this school, I have been learning English since 2010. It means that some span already over. So it is a perfect. And continuous means what? Just I am still teaching learning in this school. These are the four classification we will come to know in this particular definite, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous tense. Got it? It will be clarified. Now let us turn to our first type of the tense, that is called present tense, and one by one we are going to study in detail about the particular types of the tense. Let us begin with the first type, that is present tense. And first, that is simple present tense. Simple present tense. Actually, in the beginning of this session, already we know better some of the introduction part of this particular, that is a learning teaching process about the tense we have covered. And first, that is a simple present tense. Let us begin with the simple present tense. We will go through the sentences. After that, we will clarify or we will discuss. The first sentence for the simple present tense, that is called he plays football. Second one, I go to school. Third, she reads a book. Fourth one, they catch a ball. For example, these are the example purpose. Go through the sentence, we will come to know what are the variation of the four sentences. First of all, let me clarify, while teaching learning process, we know better there are the 24 auxiliaries. First of all, we have to know about that matter. Just now we have studied about the forms of the verbs, then personal pronoun do, does, have, has, how it is a changes occur. Same thing that is for the auxiliaries also. For example, in auxiliaries, that is am, is, are, was, were, shall, can, could, may, might, have, has, do, does, did, used to, dare to. These are the total 24 auxiliaries. But as per the changes, there are so many changes occur when we are going to be study about the tense. For example, in present tense, that is am, is, and are. We can call it auxiliaries. We can call it helping verb, to be's verb. There are so many names that are given. It doesn't matter. But we have to keep in mind, in the present tense, am, is, are, these are the auxiliaries. After that, when we use am, when we use is, and when we are going to use are, you know better. Still, I am going to revise once again. For example, am and is. These are reserved special for singular, and are, that is for plural form. So don't be confused about when to use am and when to use is and are. Let me clarify first. In present tense, am, is, are, have, has, we can call it, these are auxiliaries. In past tense, we know better, was and were, after that had, and in future, shall and will. These are the helping verbs. Let us come to the point, our first point, first type of the tense, that is simple present tense. My dear friends, don't be confused about the simple present tense. There are so many criteria how to teach the tenses, but we are going to learn very easily one by one. And first type, that is simple present tense. What is in simple present tense? Suppose we read the sentence, we will come to know he plays a football. Actually, he plays a football. Actually, you know better, he is obviously subject, plays a verb, and football is a object. Again, V means, that is V1. In the beginning of this session, already forms of the verbs that are mentioned. This is a present tense, so V1 that is mentioned, form of the verb, that is V1. Means S plus V plus O. That is called simple present tense. Same in the sentence, I subject go V1 to school, that is object. Then C subject reads a verb and a book, that is object. They catch a ball, same thing. It means that in the simple present tense, generally the structure or pattern of the sentence, we can call it first of all subject, then V1 form, and as per the particular subject, that may be singular, that may be plural, third person, V plus Vs or Vs, that is added. That is subject, V1 we can call it, that is added es, or that is we can call add the es, and plus, that is object. This is a particular structure of the simple present tense. Got it? Simple present tense. Once again, I am going to revise. In the simple present tense, the structure or pattern of the sentence is as like it. That is V1, first of all subject, then we can call it V1, that is form of the verb in the present tense, V1, and then object. It is called simple present tense. I think that you have become the idea about this matter. Now, actually, I know better. You will definitely know about this particular simple present tense. Suppose you like my videos, don't be forget to be subscribe, to be like, or to be comment. Let us will meet again next video as early as possible. That's all. Thank you. Thank you very much.